Well, folks, I've got my camera in hand. You can see how nice a vehicle it is. Unfortunately, we're in the morning. I was hoping for a nice sunny day, but we've got clouds, so we have a little reflection on this beautiful shiny paint of this vehicle. And we're going to do a little go around with Morgan here and show you what you would deal with to do the normal functions of driving, right, Morgan?
That's right. What we have here again is the Ford Mustang Mach-E full electric. We're going to do a little walk around the vehicle to show you some highlighted components on the vehicle here. The button to open up the rear hatch is low down here, just right by the license plate. And that's a power lift hatch that you'll see on all the Mach-E models.
Wow.
This shade that comes down right here will cover up all of your cargo and gear in the back and hide it from view of the rear window, as well as provide some sun protection for what you have stored back here.
Hey, that's great.
Now what I have inside of this bag,
Okay.
this comes with the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Ford F-150 all-electric.
Okay.
This is your home charging unit, where you can use this cord and plug to plug in your vehicle up front, where I'll show you in just a little bit, to charge at your home, either outside or at the garage. Or even if you are out on the road, there is also the charging cord and plug in here too, if you need to plug in at any kind of a hotel, for example, where maybe you need to use an adapter.
It used to be to warm a vehicle up that had a tank heater in it.
Exactly.
So we can tap some of those things. I think people find that interesting.
You got it, absolutely. Rather than using it like an engine block heater like
Yes,
that to warm
yes.
your block in the winter months, pull up to your hotel, put it even on a trickle charge overnight, gain a little bit of charge, or else put it on, of course, one of the faster chargers, a 220, a 240, or a DC fast charger for quicker charging as well. Now when I take the charging bag out of here, there is additional storage right down below.
Oh, wow.
And this is where we can keep our storage bag down there for the charging cord. And they also include with a portable air compressor, just in case if you ever did have a flat tire along the way. Now all of these new electric vehicles do come also with full comprehensive warranty. That's going to include your 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty for every component on the vehicle. You'll also get a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain and roadside assistance warranty. So if you ever had any issues along the road, you are covered for the first 5 years and 60,000 miles. And all electric and hybrid vehicles also carry an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty on all electric and battery components. So you have a little extra peace of mind. Even though they are a very new product, have tested out extremely well. I've had fantastic reviews from everyone that has gotten one to hear from us. But it's nice to have a little extra peace of mind on a new product, just so you have that certainty of no worries going down the road.
That's for sure.
Have you come right along up on this side? This is the rear seat of the Mustang Mach-E. Plenty of room again for 3 in the back.
Wow, there is.
Nice size SUV, no shortage of space back there.
I like that. There, you got your own heat and air conditioning.
Controls back there to keep
Right in the middle besides. Wow. Because I remember how the old Mustangs were, that when guys would get their some girls in the back or whatever, it was tight in the olden days in 1968.
We've got a little more room than in 68.
Exactly, exactly.
Taking a look inside of the Mustang Mach-E here, I'm just going to clear out some of those messages on the screen.
Okay.
You'll see the driver information screen here, again showing an 82% charge and 218 miles until empty. In the giant center screen there, right now I have the navigation page pulled up on there.
Wow, that's big.
It's huge. One of the biggest in the industry right now. Very, very easy to use, very straightforward, and you can do everything on it either by pushing a button or by using voice control to simply tell it what you want it to do.
And it's even got cup holders.
It does. It has cup holders down there, as well as a wireless charging pad for your cell phone right ahead. So you can charge your cell phone up in here too on the go without even having to plug it in.
And I don't know if I can show the folks, if I'm getting it, that even instead of a shift lever, you just got a dial to turn for park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and then there's a L in the middle or something
Yep.
as well. Explain that to our folks that are listening here.
The L in the middle is just simply able to turn on low gear setting.
Oh, okay.
So in case if it was ever a winter situation, maybe if you were stuck on some really bad ice or some snow, you can put it into low gear to get the most possible torque to those wheels to get you out of a sticky situation.
Wonderful. And as far as the steering wheel, that would just be standard, your blinker, cruise control, and all those type of things?
All of your standard features that you'd find on a normal internal combustion vehicle, you'd see on the steering wheel.
And there's a little nice little pocket there right here, and then your windows and mirror adjustments.
And a little different style door handle there. You'd see just
Okay.
simply a pull
Let
back
me
on
see
there
if I can grab that. Oh, not
to release the door from the inside.
excellent. And I'll just try to move slow enough to give you an idea. Definitely 4 people could go out for dinner any night and have a great time in this vehicle.
Close up this front door here and just give you another quick show on the charging port here on the vehicle. Rather than a spot to fill for gas in the rear, they have a charging port in the front. One push will open it up. Your standard charger right up top here. If you flip down this panel, it gives you the larger plug to use a DC fast charger. Again, these little increments here on the circle indicate a 20% charge. Right now, we're all the way up to 82%, so we're in the 5th tier there of charge.
Well, that's sure easy to use.
Makes it real easy to use, so you can give it a quick glance and see about where your charge is sitting at, again, either right here or right on the dash in front of you.
I like the wheels on this vehicle as well.
Beautiful wheels. Yeah, really nice two-tone. It goes real nice with the black paint on here. And now, kind of a cool highlighted feature on electric vehicles that you hear so much about. See a beautiful Mustang
That's
right
what
up
I
there.
wanted to get.
Front camera on here as well too. Now right under here, there's no motor. We're just looking at a nice, big, open storage facility right up front. Nice and deep. And in fact, there's even little drain holes down on the bottom of these, just in case if you ever did have any moisture in there, or if you decided to use it as a cooler for the weekend and fill her full of ice, it'll drain right through to the bottom. Now you're not gonna see any kind of belts, any kind of pumps, nothing like that. There's only one spigot right under here, and that's to fill your windshield wiper
That's what
fluid.
I was going to ask. You're ahead of me, Morgan.
That's all we got there, and in fact, that brings into an interesting point of these electric vehicles. Not only is there a lot of cost savings in regards to the electric charge versus using gas, but there's also a lot of savings when it comes to servicing of these vehicles. You never need to do an oil change. Brakes tend to last far longer because these use regenerative braking to recharge the battery.
Okay.
So rather than burning off the brakes as heat, it uses that heat and friction to put it back into the battery to gain electric charge as you drive and use your brakes.
Wonderful.
Now, additionally, the servicing of these vehicles is very simplistic. What Ford recommends for the servicing of a new Ford Mustang Mach-E is visit your dealership every 10,000 miles so we can rotate your tires and fill your windshield wiper fluid. Other than that, you're looking at a 100% maintenance-free vehicle until you need to buy things like tires or brakes, for example.
Certainly. Let's go slide down the side here. You can close that, Morgan. And then I'll just, so we get a little different light angle.
You bet.
We'll open the doors on this side.
Perfect.
And if you have anything else on this lovely vehicle, let's open this door right here.
Again, nice and easy to open these. No physical handle, just a push of the button. Releases the door. One pull, and you're open, up and running.
That's easy. Let me just
take a
duck
look
in
in.
again in case the light wasn't quite as good as I had hoped, or I was shaking too much. But you can see, folks, you could easily have 4 people go out for dinner in this vehicle.
Yep.
And they'd say, man, this is a nice night out.
And be able to carry on a conversation with the folks in the back because of the silent operation
Exactly.
of this
That's why I
vehicle.
said, especially old senior citizens like me, we could actually hear somebody in a vehicle.
Perfect. We'll hear everything.
Exactly. Pop the other one.
Front door here, again, push the button, and there's a little handle to grab onto on the front.
Hey, I think I could even do that.
I think so. It works pretty seamless. You'll see a nice little Mustang emblem Down underneath the door there, a lot of
Oh,
nice little
wonderful.
accented features.
You know, for a lot, the symbol Mustang is kind of a religious symbol almost.
It is.
And they've had wonderful vehicles and the fun vehicles, as they say. Now, this one will give people both a fun vehicle as well as a very practical vehicle. I'll try to get in. We unfortunately got a little reflection, but it'll give folks a little idea of how big this screen is, if I'm not shaking too bad. And then, if you don't have anything else to say, we'll probably take a look at the F-150 next to us here.
That sounds perfect.
Okay.